So Huawei are about to release a bunch of new phones, including the P40 series, their latest flagships. Honor are about to release the Honor 30 series, and the Nova 7 series from Huawei is coming as well. All of them will be getting Huawei's new chipsets, and that means no Google Mobile Services, but they will all come with Huawei Mobile Services. This particular phone is the Honor 9X Pro HMS. This phone is different because it is the first Huawei or Honor phone to come with Huawei Mobile Services as standard, to actually be available outside of China as a worldwide release. Huawei installing HMS on here have therefore been able to put their newest mid-range chipset in this phone, the Kirin 810. This is the thing that Huawei is using to replace all of those things that you're currently using on your phone with Google. So if you are buying a new Huawei phone, you're going to get the list of Huawei Mobile Services. So you've got the email application, you've got cloud services and Huawei Health if you have a Huawei or an Honor smartwatch, for example. All of these I know fairly well because all of the phones that I buy and review for the channel do come with these anyway, but outside of China, you'll be really used to Google. Most of the basic services are on here, and I even managed to set up my Gmail account with the native Huawei email app. Overall, those basic services are pretty well accounted for. There is no Huawei Maps at the moment on this device, although apparently that is coming in the future. From the app gallery, which is the replacement to the Play Store, Huawei are apparently adding tons of new and well-known apps all the time. There are a ton of apps that you would expect to be on here that you just can't find. Instagram, for example, and Facebook just aren't in the App Store. WhatsApp was though, Microsoft Office was, AccuWeather was on there too, and actually quite a few popular games like Asphalt 9 was found natively in the Huawei App Store. It is also fairly easy to just search in one of the search engines or a browser for the app that you want. Usually they'll have an APK which you can download and then install on the phone that way. But there can be issues with those apps and security issues as well. They won't get updated all the time, so it's definitely something to consider. In the app gallery, which is Huawei's App Store, they have a few app bundles that you can look at. This one is the Huawei Mobile Services, so that gives you all of the basic features that you'd usually get. You then have a bundle of work or knowledge-centered apps, which is good to have. There are also some game bundles and a travel bundle as well, which links together loads of different apps like the train line and booking.com and even Ryanair. Most of the Google services like Cloud and also Notes and things can all be used on Huawei's end with their versions, but things like YouTube can't be downloaded. A workaround for me was just using the built-in browser and just going onto the website. It's basically a mobile web browser version of YouTube, so there's no problem getting onto YouTube, but it isn't the native app. Even with Huawei Mobile Services, this is just something you're never going to be able to download as long as this Google thing is in place. It also comes with something called Huawei Wallet, which is going to be the same sort of thing as Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay. The main advantage of this HMS version of the Honor 9X Pro, and that will be going into the P40 Pro series and all of the new phones, is that Huawei can use their brand new and latest chipsets, so you're going to get a much better phone overall. Before this, Huawei were repackaging some of their older phones with the older chipsets, so you were getting no Google and older phones. But at least now with Huawei Mobile Services, they can actually provide the newer phones and the latest chipsets, meaning you are still getting the latest and greatest hardware from Huawei. And the Huawei Mobile Services at the moment is something that still I think needs to be built out, and they need to get more app developers and more apps in the actual App Store. But as the app gallery grows and gets more and more popular apps, I think the phones in general with the hardware and the amount of apps you can get are a much better prospect than they were before. If you want to see my original unboxing of the Honor 9X, the non-HMS version, I'll put that link below, and I'll also link some P40 Pro news videos as well, so you can see what is going to be upcoming in that series. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and videos. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.